could.
Ernie, Eric, we're just waiting on you.
Sponsored by James.
I'm trying to find my boxes.
Right?
Trying to find my boxes of electronics.
Yeah, I could see that as a way to give some smaller writers an opportunity. Like, hey, I'm a big writer. I am sponsoring this lesser-known writer to make a book. Give it a read, maybe.
Maybe.
Yep.
Heavy emphasis on that.
Maybe.
Hey, James Patterson, I want to write a book and it's called Final Fantasy Armageddon featuring Ludacris.
Yeah, coming out this fall.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, with all the dope tracks by Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And P. Diddy and Lil Wayne and everybody's favorite Kid Rock.
Oh boy. Hey, if they got Leona Lewis to do the theme song to FF13, why not get a prominent, hip, young artist to do the theme song for another one?
Oh, is that more or less just now going to be like the laptop station?
Remember how beautiful Stand By
at least
Me
for
was at
tomorrow.
the end of 15?
Yeah.
Imagine you get to the end of that and it's some hip-hop song.
Hey man, the Afrojack song's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right! Afrojack was...
Even has a weapon.
Yeah, it does.
You have the turntable sword.
I forgot about that, that's right!
Although, has anybody unlocked it yet?
I definitely have not.
Oh.
How do you do that?
It was
You
one of
gotta
those-
do the, like the hourly / weekly quest monster hunting stuff, or like fishing stuff. Yeah. And just slowly build up points that way.
James, is this the water you were supposed to
I
drink
was working
last
on
night?
that on my PS4, but...
Oh, this is the water I was supposed to drink last night.
Get gut scrub.
Forgot it down here.
Yeah.
Hi, Eric.
Hello, Eric.
You did it again. You turned on both. Nobody needs both, Samsung. You can't have two.
Okay, he's good there. I should stop worrying.
Yeah, Philips made a console.
Well, I just gotta make sure that
Samsung
Eric's
never
in
made a
frame.
console.
Ah.
You like Samsung.
So like, that's the widest lens I have, and it just barely covers the TVs.
What company made the 3DO?
It's just like an inch away.
Panasonic.
Yep.
Panasonic made the 3DO.
LG never made a console.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hewlett Packard never made a console.
Never did or did?
Sony never. Oh wait.
Type of audio device did you connect? Headphones, speakers, or Lionel?
Don't tell me there's no mouse connected.
Go for Lionel. That's
Always bet on Lionel.
always.
Richie?
Oh, that's why it's
Yeah.
not doing anything. Because it's on a glass surface.
Yeah. You
Oh,
got
dang.
It can see through it.
get it?
Yeah.
It does not exist.
Glass.
Alright. Let's do this.
All right.
Should we be playing some ceremonial music of some sort, or
Initiate the ceremonial music.
I don't know.
Alright.
Just find something.
You got this.
It doesn't
You got
matter.
Too much pressure.
We need a moment of silence.
Okay.
Or Eric's maybe got it.
Make sure our volume's on max.
Mm-hmm.
Moment of silence and our opening ceremonies.
All right.
And then just a gnarly fade. Just one of those just awful.
Yeah.
In the middle of like an important part of the song.
Somebody just pulled the slider down.
Yeah.
So.
But make sure that the person actually waits 30 seconds before speaking after it's faded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our host, Eric. Without further ado.
All right. Welcome to the PAX North opening ceremony. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.
Where's Patrick?
Yeah.
Not present right now, but maybe later. Maybe at a later panel.
Will you sign my stuff?
Yeah. If
Can I
by
get a selfie?
If by stuff you mean you want to drop your pants. There's a lineup afterwards. You're right. So, before we get rolling on this, there's some people, places, and things I'd like to thank, and so we'll have a few moments of thanks. So everybody, if you would, hands together. And so firstly, I'd like to thank God. God, with like a little bit at the top, the Academy. Just an important thanks.
I'd like to thank God, my mom, and Jesus.
Yeah. And then, so we'd also like to thank Liz, because without her, this whole event just wouldn't have
It would
happened.
have fallen
She
apart.
supported me through the long hours of tirelessly putting this together. Honestly, I would have gone insane. She has just been my rock through this. Absolutely. And then
What type of
lastly,
sedimentary?
I'd like to thank me. I did this all. Bow before Thraxis. But we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna do a bit of a schedule coverage. Go over what you're gonna experience at the PAX North 2018.
Yep.
And hopefully you all have a good time and come again next year. So, without further ado, our schedule. So we are on PAX North Day 1. Not that day.
Not Thursday.
Day 1.
That day.
So
Yeah.
make sure you're paying attention. So Day 1, Friday, opening ceremonies. Obviously, right now.
Yeah.
It was a 2-hour bracket because nope, it was 1 hour
No,
bracket.
1 hour bracket.
But we'll get into those games in a second here, and then so next we're gonna be moving into the Smash to Chief.
Yep.
Which is Smash Bros and some Halo and some party games. It's a good way to start out your morning, and then that goes until 11:30. And then 11:30 we're gonna roll into our big attraction, the Omegathon. And then we'll have kind of a bit of a wind down, get yourself some snacks, get ready to go, and then at 1 o'clock we'll head out for our Pokemon Go meetup.
Mm-hmm. Weather permitting.
Weather permitting, it does have a WP on it. And then coming back for 4:30 for the TCG panel and free play, which is going to be quite fun.
Because we haven't been doing enough TCG stuff in this house over the
what?
last week.
Just because you got a head start does not mean you're the turtle in all of this. And then that'll roll into dinner. So a bit of a easy start today, kind of wean us in, and then obviously an hour for spaghetti. Spaghetts.
Yeah.
So at some point, some of us may have to make a store run to make sure that we have all the things for John's balls.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that
Them meaty balls.
you will learn John's balls.
Good.
I think James is the only one that's had John's balls.
I haven't had John's
So
balls.
good.
Oh, John's balls.
Yeah. Salty or savory?
The best of both.
You know what? Hearty.
Hearty.
I'd say John's balls are very hearty.
Plentiful.
Party John's balls.
Yeah.
Plus 5 hearts.
You know, if you ever cooked a meal with like a hearty truffle and a gourmet meat,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I imagine John's balls. Maybe like some safina in there, or the safina. Yeah, toss that in, give it a little bit of spice. Yeah. So then we'll be going into Liz plays Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, she will.
Maybe. So we don't know if we have Resident Evil 7.
I have Resident Evil 7.
Good. There we
It's
go.
in that bag right there.
It's ready.
All
It's
right.
ready.
I forgot to remind you, so I didn't know. So we'll have Liz play. It's a Liz play.
Liz play.
Yeah.
Liz
So
play.
Liz play Resident Evil 7. We'll start out right from the beginning because I think that's the proper way to start that experience.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna jump into our Drunk Mario Maker,
Yeah!
the authentic
Ba,
edition.
ba, ba, ba,
No more YouTube. We are evolving.
Doing it ourselves. Yeah.
So, that's day 1. I hope you're all excited. But also, we'll go over day 2.
That day.
That just in case you guys are having trouble following. So the nice thing about day 2 is after our Liz play and our Drunk Mario Maker, a lot of us may want to, tucker down for a little sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay, because Saturday morning is chill. So starting at 9 a.m. Saturday morning, breakfast, cereal, coffee, and pajamas, and our Saturday morning cartoon.
Awesome.
And then we will move into round 2 of the Omegathon.
Omegathon.
Yeah. And then moving into a demo hour.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's where we get to check out the demos of this PAX.
Yeah.
Which we...
Well, actually, you and I need to download some on a couple other people's
That's
things. Mine's ready.
Okay.
Anyway, demo hour. And then immediately after demo hour, 1 p.m., we will go into our first round of panels.
Yeah.
Kicking it off with Love and Sex Stuff, and we'll just read the summary here.
Yeah.
Love and Sex Stuff is an informative talk on the leaps and pitfalls of love. Leaps and pitfalls, guys.
Yep.
And as told by the Call of Duty franchise.
Brought to you by Mountain Dew and Doritos.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Feed them to your date.
Yeah.
And then right after that, we have a very touching panel. Bring your tissues.
Not ready.
Bring your tissues.
I'm not
Bring
ready.
like an energy drink.
Yeah.
For that speed crying, because this is compressed.
As best as possible.
So, a brief story summary of Kingdom Hearts. Estimated runtime is currently 358 by 2 days.
Yeah.
Yep. It's presented in 3D drop distance.
Yep.
And then we will go into some more fun with our guest panel, Anime Good or Bad.
Mhm.
And that's
Not
very
a debate.
exciting. Not a debate.
Not a debate.
Was all I had to say about that one. And then after that we get a bit of a break before from all that knowledge.
Panel readiness.
And then we'll be jumping into the VR free play. So we'll have some VR stuff. We'll have some regular free play.
Counting
If you want-
Plus.
Yeah.
We gotta do our taxes.
Yes.
Yeah, we do
Some of you
gotta
have
do
not
our
seen all of
taxes.
Accounting Plus.
That's right. And then and that goes for about 2 hours. Of 2. And then we will all get to pick a family, and you will represent that family from the hours of 7 until whenever we slaughter the rest of the families. Yep.
Cool.
And then and that's our Saturday.
Yep.
So day 3.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunday morning
Disappointing.
starts off with one of our best panels.
Yeah, it does.
A morning with Pat.
We got him.
We
got
got Mr. Patrick Rothfuss.
Yeah! I'm so excited for this event!
So we have our first panel of the day, 9 a.m. Patrick Rothfuss. There will be coffee and snacks provided.
Good,
So
good.
don't need to bring it.
No.
It's
Line up early.
Just
all,
bring your book.
all free of charge. Make sure you bring your book. He will be doing signings. And then right after that, we'll be going into Omegathon round 3.
Megathon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one of our larger attractions, the Gannonball Run.
Gannonball Run.
Yep. Kicking off at 11:30. So come prepared. Gannonball Run is a speed run by all players to the final boss of Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
So we have files ready to go with players on the edge of the plateau. And to set inventory, for this Gannonball Run, we will be doing the ladle and pot lid mode.
Mm-hmm.
So you will be provided with a ladle, a pot lid, a paraglider, and a variety of food ingredients to do with what you will.
Yep.
We have a 20-minute timer to get to Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
Or just to the castle grounds. So if you're rushing, rush to at least the castle grounds within your 20 minutes, or you will be disqualified. Otherwise, have fun. Once you're in Hyrule Castle,
Yeah.
take your time, get to Ganon. Try
Just
and get home.
just once you die, you're out.
Cool. And then we'll be going into Overcooked Part 1, which will involve some cooking. So to warm up for Overcooked, to make sure you are ready to play Overcooked, we will be doing a group cook in the kitchen.
Upstairs.
It
Like
may
all of
be-
us. Everybody
it may
that
be
will
cake.
be in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that is in attendance will be in the kitchen
All right.
making a meal together.
All right.
It's probably going to be cake.
Be ready to
Alright.
throw our ingredients, dash around, and curse.
Too
Yep.
many cooks.
Make sure you have that swear button ready, and because this is overcooked too, you can throw.
Yeah.
You can,
Ooh.
and we will be timed.
Yeah.
And then that immediately leads into Overcooked Part 2, which will be lunch and obviously Overcooked 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actual overcooked.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, we have a guest game that will be arriving sometime tomorrow. Mansions of Madness. So, really excited about that one.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't partaken,
Oh, prepare
This is-
to be immersed.
This
Yeah.
is great.
this is a panel you do not want to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're right back into some of our informative panels with Metal Guard Solid.
Yeah.
You're not ready.
Guest speaker, Mr. Harrison,
Hi there.
is very excited for this one.
I am very excited.
And then we get into what I think is one of my favorite panels. And I really think that you'll all take something away from this one. It's called Wisdom, and I'll throw you through this one. Wisdom is wisdom from your married friends, because once you are married, you instantly, guys,
Yeah.
gain a universal knowledge that only married people have, and are required to inform friends how to live their lives, because you know better now that you're married.
Yeah.
So I really hope everybody shows up to that.
Oh, we will.
And,
We will be here.
Much wisdom is to be had.
You know what? If you
We're
bring,
morally
if you
obligated to
bring
as
pen
friends.
and paper to any panel
And family.
at PAX,
Yeah.
this is the one to do it.
Yeah.
Or even recording. We will provide our own video footage of the panel to take home, but this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been looking for that special someone and you don't know how to achieve that, this panel will answer everything. Everything.
Everything.
Serves as kind of a follow-up or maybe a prerequisite to Love and Sex stuff, depending on how you want that to go down.
Yeah.
And then we're getting into the evening's fun. So Mario Kart tournament, 1 hour Mario Kart tournament.
Yep.
Get wrecked, everybody.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, try to keep up. It's gonna be great. And then we have a movie night. Currently, to be determined. But I think some of
TBD.
the options are
I
Tag.
love that movie.
Yeah, TBD is a great movie.
Yeah.
Tag or Isle of Dogs is another option. Or if you have any suggestions, feel free to let a PAX employee know. Cool. All right, moving on. Now we're going into
Day 4, Monday.
Monday. So Monday is our shortest day, but don't let that fool you, because Monday is the most important day. So,
Extra lazy.
starting off Monday morning, we have The Greater Good.
The greater,
The greater good.
A beautiful and touching PAX tradition
Yeah.
of watching Hot
Hot
Fuzz
Fuzz.
along with some breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Fuzz will begin promptly at 9:15.
Mhm.
And that will roll into the fourth and final round, of the Omegathon.
Megathon.
Yes. To determine the ultimate winner.
Yeah.
Yes. And then our closing ceremonies. And that will be the experiences of PAX North. But before we go away, let's talk Omegathon.
All right.
So, all PAX attendees are entered in the Omegathon and required
Mhm.
to participate in the Omegathon.
Yeah.
So how the Omegathon will work is each day, usually around 11:30 most of them are, we will participate in a single life game where you have to make it as far as you can in a game in one life.
Yeah.
Today's a surprise. Hope you're all ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Y'all ready for this?
And the idea is that you are going in without knowing what the game is.
All right.
Perfect.
Really hope you all are excited. And each day of the Omegathon, we will be eliminating players.
Yeah.
But I hope
Okay.
you continue to come to the Omegathon
And
to
watch.
support your favorites.
Oh no.
And lastly, welcome and enjoy.
Yeah!
Who are the enforcers on site?
That's just me.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
We can take them.
Do you have any special talents to entertain us while we wait in line all day for events?
Also, I feel like my as a PAX enforcer, my ability to not have a BO that is like hitting a wall.
Yeah, that's powerful. Yeah.
It's something that I think makes me unique.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to PAX.
Good to be
Welcome
here.
to PAX.